Hey there, tarot friends. Welcome to the tarot room on this random Wednesday. Um, I have been running around for the past hour. I thought, um, with my unexpected free time, which I will explain here in a moment, I was so excited, like a kid on Christmas morning. And I thought, an hour will be plenty of time. I'll set this, for an hour out. I think it was like 11:20 or something when this plan was all coming about, and I still had to drive home from where I was. So we'll get into that. But long story short, I was totally manic running around the house, and obviously I'm a couple minutes late. No one expected I was going to be on time, right? But it's just extra funny to me. I have a little bit of like allergy situation going on, so this is just what I look like, and and what I sound like. So let's have a sip, and I will tell my story about how I get to be here today, and then we will jump pretty quickly in. It's not a long story, but I want to do tarot 5Ws that Brian Cormack Carr, I believe, had done a while ago, and then he kind of reinvigorated it. And Chris at Elemental Cartomancy tagged me to do this VR, and because I actually get a little free time today, I thought I better do it now while I have the chance, and then I can show you some treasures that I've gotten lately. So, sip, I'm on to water with apple cider vinegar for the afternoon. Oh, and Regina's Tarot and Wirecraft is here. I don't know, Regina, I'm probably going to do a different video with treasures you sent, but I also just want to know that it's okay with you that I do that. I know I showed before, but anyway, just let me know about that when you have a moment. She says, work lurking again, so if I'm not responsive, just know my hands are full of wire. Anyway, let's go back up to the top here. Our lovely Sandra is here. I sent her a little deck today, so everyone send some good luck, and I hope that it arrives. The bag in the picture, yeah, that's my current little purse that I'm carrying. It's one of my like 31 things that I ordered for myself. And 31 is like a direct sales company here. So anyway, my little ghosty purse with the music notes, it's like actual footage of me. Anyway, thank you. Dee is here. Hello, beauty. Thanks for hanging out with us today. My Soul's Journey, Bella, I believe is a new sub from today. Thank you so much for joining us. Witchy Wallflower, hello. Thank you for being here. Donna, surprised again, hangout. Yes, it really was too. Jane the Seeker, everyone's friendly neighbor. Like, that's what I feel like Jane is, like everyone's happy, friendly neighbor, right? The neighbor you want to have. I don't know. That's the vibe I get. Plucky Heroine is here. Hello. Thank you for hanging out with us. Okay. So it was kind of lucky that I set this for 12:30, that was in the available time, because then my UK people are either like getting home from work, or, it's kind of like a downtime in the day possibly. And then people here in the States might be on lunch. So I just figured I would do it more, sooner rather than later is what I'm trying to say. Oh, Gerald is here. Hello. Jeffrey just said, is that Deanne? He recognized your voice. Well, my goodness, even with the Michigan allergy filter over it. Oh, hello, Gerald and Jeffrey. Debbie at Aquarius Owl is here hanging out. She was all over my post in the Blue Crescent Tarot room. Okay, so basically the story is that I sent my mom a text. I've worked a few extra hours this week, evenings, and so I told my mom, I sent her a text and I said, I need to get to the post office either today or tomorrow And she'll go with me, like if I have an errand like that, so that she can sit in the car with Vela or go in and hold her or whatever. But it's so cold here right now. I'm like, if you guys just want to hang out in the car, I'll bring some toys or whatever. So she's like, today is great, actually. And I said, okay, well, let's do that because tomorrow I have a meeting and then we just don't have to work around that. So I go to my mom's to pick her up so she can ride along to the post office because I was sending things across the deep blue sea and also something here in the States. And my cat, hold on, might be eating some tape. Fiona. Okay, I think I can't move that thing. That's another part of my manic. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go get her. She's ripping tape off of this thing. How do I get myself? Remove. Hold on one sec. Okay. Oh my gosh. So if it's not the kids, it's the cat. Okay, let's take another sip and I can start over. Okay. I brought myself a Reese cup for that, having to get up. Okay. I need a reward. Let's go back to the beginning. Went to go pick up my mom so we could go to the post office and she could watch Vela in the car while I ran in. Okay. So I pick up my mom and she says, hey, did you bring her diaper bag? And I was like, no, I just changed her. You know, we're not going to be, long. She's like, oh, you could leave her here. I thought, after the post office, you could just leave her here and then come get her when you go get Max from school. And I was like, excuse me, I get some time, like real time. I will just go buy diapers. She's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, I have plenty to do. It's like supermarket sweep. When you get a babysitter, then you come home and you run around like a crazy person and see how many things you can get done. Okay. Including hang out with tarot tube friends. So I was like, yes, totally gonna just pop on over and buy some diapers across from the post office. So we go to the post office, go get diapers, drop Vela off to play at my mom's, and then I came back. I didn't come back. I went to Panda Express and got orange chicken and chow mein and a medium Coke, which was like bigger than my head. I forget that. I don't know that the sizes are giant and I don't need a medium anything here. So anyway, ate some Panda Express, pulled up Chris's Tarot 5W so I could like jot down some things. I mean, just a very rough little note sheet here. I thought I'm going to be prepared. And then the UPS man dropped off. I got the kids, their like together present is a craft table. And it shows people like on the side of the box, like buddy lifting it. Okay, well, I didn't want to leave it outside because it's like freezing and I don't know if that's going to do anything to it. How do I know? Or what if like it's super windy? What if the wind blew it over? It was like propped up on one of our pillars. I was like, I had to bring this in with my neck that's like messed up. Okay. This is all in the T minus 58 minutes that I sat for my live. So I was like stuffing my face with orange chicken, run out on the porch, dragging this table. And then that is what Fiona was eating out there, the tape. She loves to chew on plastic or like shipping tape, which is, not good. So she's out there like ripping tape off of this thing. I can't move it anywhere. It's just laying down. It's just going to have to wait for Brian to get home and we can both move it together. So it's not huge, but like I'm not really that strong. So anyway, I'm not that strong in that way. I'm very strong in many other ways. Anyway, here I am. I'm going to have a Reese cup and then we're going to do 5 W's. And let me just take this moment to say that people are not going to seek out this tag of mine and watch it because this is what we do. I go live and I'm like, I'm going to do the tag right at the beginning. Hardly ever happens that way. I always have a story. Now I'm eating online again. Weird. I think that happened last time. I had to get some candy because I was feeling some kind of way. Okay. I have a lot of things to show you too. Like a lot. My birthday was September 24th. And I told you all prior to that, I was going to get my regular like MPC haul. I said I'm going to get Richie's Summer Lenormand, which I did. I'm going to get a Lennon deck, which I did. I also said I was going to get a Logan deck, which I did not because I did not really take the time to look at all his different options and figure out what I wanted. So Logan deck is on hold, but the point of all this is I did my MPC haul plus several other things. It's November 29th. I feel like I've been playing the birthday card, pun slightly intended, for the past 2 months. It has slid from like birthday treasures into holiday gifts into Christmas things. So I might be for 2024, not because there's any limit or anything that you need to do, but for myself, for 2024, just throwing this out there, I might be doing a no buy in terms of tarot, in terms of cards, because I want to save to go to the UK. I told Ryan we should go late summer 2024. He said no, we have to wait till 2025. I'm still working on that project, but in the meantime, I'm going to start saving. And that's another reason I put my purse, my ghost purse, on the cover for this live because I ordered myself a new purse the other day. These are gifts. I bought myself a winter coat, got that for my birthday. Bought myself a couple pair of jeans, which I had told you all about. But anyway, bought myself a new purse. It's really cute. It's a black crossbody and it has stars and moons on it, obviously. And a little wallet that matches. And I waited till they went on like Black Friday sale, of course. So with that purse, I'm going to, because you all know, like I have, you know, a legit budget spreadsheet. It's got like 27 lines on it, whatever. It's all worked out. So I'm going to move my little tarot budget to like travel budget. And I'm going to take that cash out every week and put it in the stars and moon purse. This is my ritual that I have been creating throughout this week. Okay. Because I turned 40 in September and I've never been the type to really like feel the age or like get negatively worked up about it. And not that I am negatively worked up about being 40, but I did feel a very different, I felt a shift when I was 30, but I bought my own house that year and it was like really tangibly exciting, like visually and in my hands, like things were happening. And so I think that's part of the deal with 40 is I was like, what am I doing? I mean, I'm doing a lot. I'm like ultra momming. But I was like, okay, but what else? And like Vela will be 2 in March. So it's like every day she's getting a little more independent. You know, I'm working, I get her set up with a little activity. We play games. Like I'm getting her more kind of set so that it's possible for me to do more. The point of this ramble is part of my 40th year and part of my 2024 is going to be kind of like shifting into saving mode. I've saved for things here and there before, but I kind of really am feeling driven to do a little bit more. So, and I mean, honestly, I have been gifted, you all saw, remember the big haul from the mystery friend? I have been gifted so many decks, so many treasures, so many things. And these past 2 months, I have spent, and part of it is, usually I will do my client tarot money coming in, which isn't a ton, but I'll use my client tarot money to, that goes right into my tarot budget. So I did that. Plus, I got a little work bonus, and I used that for tarot and cards, whatever. And I'm really loaded up now. I was loaded up before. But I just feel like I might actually be able to do it. Now, this does have a couple catch-alls, like disclaimers. If Kelly Fitzgerald creates anything, I'm buying it. So, like, there would be a couple things. Or if, Tony makes a deck and says, I'm making 50 of these and that's it, like, I would buy that. So there would be a couple little disclaimers in there, but I kind of think and I'm not going to call it a depth year because I feel like I'm going in depth with some kind of deck each year regardless. And I use like my daily, weekly, monthly. I use many decks per week, per month. Do you know what I mean? So I would just call it a no buy. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. Let me go back and say hi to a few more people, and then we'll honestly do Tarot 5Ws. And I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't really know me and you're just watching this tag. You're probably already gone. It's fine. Boop, boop, boop. Damn cats. Deanne disappeared herself. Jen of many names, our beauty queen, is here. Hello. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, yeah. Stop talking about me. I'm back. Reese's are so good. Fatima is here. Hello. Thank you. She has been so sweet watching some of my old videos and leaving me sweet comments. And she's just so lovely. Thank you for checking me out. Gerald says hi to everyone. That's Americans for you. Everything has to be giant. Yeah, she handed me this Coke. I'm like, I need 2 hands to get it in through the window. It's too much. Rather see someone eating than smoking. Oh, Tony's here. Yes. So I really was picking on Ryan the other day to come. I'm like, we can just do like a warm-up trip. It doesn't even have to be like, I'm like, we can just go for like 5 days. Like, let's just buzz over there. I was trying to make it like, but no big deal. Gonna use my tax return for it. Let's just go. So I don't know. Maybe 2025 is fine. Jane is saving to go to France. Exciting. Our sweet Jackie is here. Hello. I'm making a deck. Is that you're just making fun of what I'm saying? Or you okay? Okay. I think next year might be a low buy. I don't think I could do no buy. You know what? And the thing is, this year, I tend to do, I'm like, okay, no decks for the next 3 months. Like when I was saving up for my car and stuff, you guys remember these, but it's never been like a full year. And saving myself those couple of I don't know what to call them, like caveats. Caveat? Well, I don't know how to say words right now. Anyway, I feel like that is fine. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. I could do it. Oh, yes. it would totally be, even if we do a short trip, like we want to come for a couple weeks, but I mean, with a kid so little, that is difficult for many reasons. But I feel like could just, maybe you could do a couple of years in a row. But anyway, um, even if we did a short trip, I would go like, we would stay probably in Scotland, and we would definitely like take a day to come see you and Simon, like hands down. Like there's no way that wouldn't happen. So to travel, even if we do 2025, it's going to be just the two of us the first time. We No. No. My kids are wild. I can't, they won't last that long on a plane. I can't. No, Chris and Sandy will have to come here and see the kids, at least in this first phase. I think once we do start going, like we'll kind of make a semi-regular thing of it. We had done like a big kind of financial overhaul in early 2022 before Vela was born. And then in the spring of 2022, that all kind of was messed up because of unforeseen circumstances. Lawyers are expensive. But now we're kind of, we've been fine like the whole time, but we just didn't have like the extra that we thought we did. And now we're kind of working through all that. So that's why Ryan wants to wait a bit. But no, the first time. No, not the kids. Oh, well, look at this. Well, I'm no hostess, but I'm pretty sure I could offer you a room for a base to visit parts of Southwest. That would be absolutely incredible. She's like, wait, are your wild kids coming or is it just you? Because then I can give you a room. Totally no judgment though. Like I'm telling you, I'm not going that long with them. No, ma'am. Okay. Tarot 5Ws starts at whatever time it is, 12:55. Oh, 22 minutes, almost 23 minutes. She says, yup. Trust me, even if you offered that and then I said we were all coming, I would not. I'd be like, no, you can't because the kids are coming. Oh, wild. Okay. Tarot 5Ws. Look, you all know. Hello, fun boy. Thank you for hanging out with us. I am not doing readings today. At least I don't think so. I have a ton of things to show, and I'm going to do a video response starting right now to Brian Cormac Carr. Again, I was tagged by Chris at Elemental Cartomancy, so thank you so much, Chris. And the first question. So I'm going to do all of these like he did. Some people I think chose a question. I haven't watched a lot of these, admittedly. There is a who, a what, a when, a where, and a why section, of course. And there are like 3 or 4 questions for each one. Chris did all of them in like 18 minutes, like less than the time I've been on right now. I'm going to try to be sort of concise with it. Zane is here. Hey, I sent your stuff out today, actually, because I had the opportunity to do so. Anyway, that's that. It's on the way. Okay, so who? The first question is, I'm also looking at my phone for the actual questions and then looking at this for my chicken scratch responses. Who first turned you on to tarot? So this is a little bit of a tricky question, but I would say kind of in 2 parts. In about 8th grade, so I think around like 1998 is when that would have been, 97, 98, somewhere in there. My friend's mom was cleaning out her library of like books, and I mean, it wasn't, I'm just going to say books and cards, but I mean, she had like one tarot deck. Okay. So she was cleaning out a bunch of books and setting them on the dining room table. And I was over there hanging out with my friend. And also was the yellow box Rider-Waite. And she said, you girls can have anything on this table. So we were looking through all the books. I took a few books and then there was a tarot deck. And I was like, oh, I need that. So my friend's mom, okay, so like, I don't know, the deck was not like well worn or anything. Like she probably just had it as just some little one-off type of thing, you know? So technically that's how I got started with it. But then when I think back, which I've told part of this story before, my Aunt Irene would be like over at my grandma's house. They'd be playing solitaire and she would pick up a card and say, they would be playing solitaire. Yes. Like my grandma would be cooking and talking and like Irene would be playing solitaire on the table. Okay. And kids like were going in and out the back door, crawling under the kitchen table because it's small, you know, it's like, that's the vibe. And she would like pick up a card and say, you know, those hearts really mean love. So there was this like context going on about cards like having meanings and things like that. So I want to give her that nod, because when I then got into tarot, like that all was kind of coming back to me. So number 2 in the who section, who is your favorite tarot author? Admittedly, I am not very well read in tarot in terms of like, I read everything Ben and Belwyn puts out. I read everything Rachel Pollack had put out. It's not really like that. Like the breadth of my tarot reading is really like, oh, I'm going to flip open and read this chapter, or I'm going to flip open and look at these spreads. It's very scattered because I have 2 little kids and reading is just not part of my things I can do with my free time so much right now. And I don't like reading on screens. So like I need to sit down and like read a book. That being said, because this is tarot specific and not just cards, like I would probably say Kim Kranz for like the archetypes deck, because you all know I read that when Max was a newborn. But what I've gone with is Tina Gong of Labyrinthos. I don't even know. That's like my favorite tarot book. I don't know what it's called. It's teal. It says tarot something. I don't know. It came with a 7th sphere, like the RWS version, the big book from Barnes & Noble. I love how it's set up. I love the imagery and I love her writing. It's clean and clear, but it's informative and kind of lengthy just in all the right ways. Does that make sense? So that's the one I've read the most of. And so that's why I'm saying she's my favorite, because I've read the most of that one like bigger book and I really enjoy it. So that's my answer. Number 3, who is your favorite deck creator? Okay, this is tricky. If I think about my number 1 deck, which is Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, that creator is Patrick Valenza. But like Chris said, with, you know, his favorite being Lightseers and Chris Ann being the creator, he's like, is that my favorite deck creator or that's just my favorite deck? And so then he's talking about who has like a collection, or like who out of everything they've put out that he, you know, what's his favorite? Does that make sense? So he said, you know, Anna Torian, I love her art style, all of this. He also mentions Malamir Logan for Chakra Healing Tarot. So my answer is, I just did it in 3 parts, like, or 4, I guess. So Valenza created my favorite deck, but in terms of like, do I love everything he puts out? They're not my top favorites. I like Black Enchantment, but I don't love it like I love SPO. I don't know, but he's in there because he made my favorite. Then I also said Anatorian because her art style is just breathtaking and I love all of her decks that I have. I also said Kelly Fitzgerald, and if I had to pick one, I would probably go Kelly Fitz because I have her Story in Color Lenormand, and those are in my top. I mean, it's in my top 10. Um, and I can't think of Nellie's deck. Okay, love Nellie's deck because it is a combination deck. It pulls all these different things together. And then the other main one, she has a couple oracles I don't have, but she has like the Journey oracle, like the hexagon card and Journey token system. I'm absolutely in love with those things. She has some like an oracle deck that was for like a nature storytelling thing or something like that. I don't have that, so I can't speak to it. But those three, Story in Color, Journey, and see, but those are oracle. But whatever. Oh, it got me. That's a trick. But Nellie's deck does include tarot, so I'm just going to say Kelly Fitz. And then I also, as an honorable mention, put James R. Eads in there because I do love his tarot, his oracle, and his playing card deck. Like I was using Open Portals again the other day, and it's just amazing. So yeah, I said 4. Valenza, Torian, Kelly Fitz, and James R. Eads. Kelly Fitzgerald of The Truth and Story on YouTube, by the way, for those of you watching later. Okay. Number 4, who's your favorite tarot character? If I had to choose one, I would say Queen of Cups, and I would say specifically the Queen of Cups from, what's it called? Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. Okay, that was a Chris Kelly McFadden made me do it. I don't know if I have it right around here or not. On my neck hurts. Yeah, I don't know. She's standing out in the rain, and it's like a red background, which is weird for me. I'm not like crazy about red, but I love that card so much. So when I saw that card, I had to get that deck. So Queen of Cups from Tarot of the Holy Spectrum, if I had to choose one. I also threw in there the Empress and the High Priestess, as I often feel like kind of two sides of that. That the High Priestess is sort of how I recharge, and the Empress is what I give out. And then I also wrote upcoming. So this is part of my 2023 has been this, but I think moving forward, I've really been like drawn to snake imagery lately, and I had a huge transformation because of my 2022, and the Justice card and the Emperor, which were cards that were sort of sticky for me before. Those are really becoming more desirable to me. So that is just a fun fact, I guess. The next section is what? What do you most love about tarot? This is not something I can answer in a day. It's not. But what I currently today love most about tarot, like the overarching thing, is that it has brought me all of you. I don't feel totally sappy because Chris also mentioned like the people, you know what I mean? He's like, it's weird, it's mysterious. I love tarot for those reasons. He said, I love the physical like connection, like the tactile experience of like shuffling and using cards. And those things all speak very much. Everything he said, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I love all of those things. Tarot is always here for me. Tarot has grown with me from when I was little. Then it was, gone for a long time, but that sort of that concept was still there. Of course, it's always there because archetypes and symbolism and it's just life. But it grew with me. Then I got that deck, and then that was a big push. And then when I bought my house, and I kind of got into tarot. So if you look at my first video, which I think is hashtag my first tarot, it explains like when I moved into my own house, and I was like, I'm gonna go get some tarot decks. that it was part of coming home, literally. And so that's why I love it. You know, it's always there for me. It has grown with me. I do love the physical act. I love the magic of it. I love shuffling. I love getting cards on the table. I love the artwork. I love the content. I love everything about it. And again, today on the spot, what do I love about tarot is that this community of people, you all, I have said it before, and it is just crazy. If you would have asked me in 2016, before I got, you know, late 2017 into 2018 is when I found TarotTube. If you would have asked me prior to finding TarotTube, if I'd be friends, real life friends with people that I chat with on YouTube, I would tell you that that's very risky and you should not become friends with people online. Okay. Fast forward to today when I would trust my life to any of you in this room. It is so strange. It's so strange. And it's just very powerful. And I had no idea. I had no idea that was even possible. Hence the magic of tarot. It continues to astound on many levels. Okay, that's all. Yeah, Tony, I think we all get that one. It's like I'm just stammering because I mean Tony just invited me to stay at her house and I'm talking about going to meet people and we were joking about like the kids and stuff like that. My kids are amazing, but they don't contain well, right? You know, I would not hesitate to send Max on a plane if I knew Chris was going to be on the receiving end. Like, what? But he's like my best friend. Like, that's crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's move on because I will just talk about this forever. My writing. What is this? Number 2, what's your currently most used deck? Oh, that says show November. So my most used deck, for November, I've used a handful, and I will show you what those are because I kind of mentioned earlier that I switch up. I'll have like a daily, I'll have a weekly deck, I'll have a monthly deck, I'll have a couple that I'm using for clients for November. It just kind of happens that way. And aside from those, I might, think about a deck like, oh, New Era Elements, let me grab that one for today. And then, so even though I have my set decks for a month, other things might kind of come in and out. So what I used primarily for November is this standard playing card tarot. And this, my sweet friend Pamela Batchelor sent me a couple years ago. So I've been using this, and it's got, this is out of print right now, I believe. So it has regular playing card pip minors. Here's an ace, right? Fancy. So some of it is kind of dressed up a bit. So then here's the devil card. So it's like a playing card deck plus majors. Fa la la. We do have a Cavalier. So the extra court and the majors. Tower. And this is playing card stock. I mean, it doesn't get better. Yeah. It doesn't get better than that. So yeah. Priestess. I'll just show you a few. So that's standard. I keep saying standard, and that's what the deck is called, but I guess that's fitting. So anyway, I used this one in October too, actually. Along with the next one I'll show you too was like an October and November deck. I don't always switch them out. I don't always have time. I take a few out to the wet bar where I work during the day. so that if Jane's on and we're all drawing cards, I can kind of have something at hand. I didn't used to do that, but I did clean up out there recently, so I have room to feel like it's okay to have my cards out there. I'm kind of picky about that. Like, I would not just leave a deck sitting on like the island in the kitchen. It's like danger zone. Even though it's very clean, I feel like it's not. My decks can only go certain places. So there's that one. And then Enigma Oracle. So does this say tarot? Your currently most used deck. So whatever. These are amazing. These are by Daniel Martin Diaz. And they look like this. Love it so much. This is the creator of Earth Magic Tarot that Simon was raving about a few months ago. I don't have that deck, but that's one I would love. The Wing, Devil, so on and so forth. Jane says, I love Pamela. Sandra says, I'm so glad I found Tarot Tube as well. It would be so weird without it. Yeah, I really can't. Like the sadness that I feel when I just even think about it, it's really crazy. Oh, the Pulp Tarot. Pulp Tarot. I always get confused. I don't know, is there a Pulp of Tarot and also a Pulp Tarot? Because I have one of those things. I have the one that has like all the crazy expansion packs. Alex of Lazy Genius gifted me that one. I think he gifted me that one. I bought some things off him before too, but I think he sent me that one as a present. Oh my gosh. So yes, the Enigma cards are great. I love casting charms or circle punches on those because they're pretty big. I mean, here's what they look like next to the playing card deck. So those two were November things. And then the Boo Tarot. This was, I used this throughout October and November. It was so cute. I couldn't put it back at the end of October. And then the Green Menagerie by Matt Green. This I showed one of my more recent videos. I'm only on like once a month now lately, but this is all different styles, but by the same creator, as opposed to something like the Allymans, which is all different styles by different creators. These are all done by Matt Green himself. And this was an awesome November deck. Love it. So there's that. You can go through my more recent videos if you want to see that. Oh, look at her. Page of Swords. It's a great deck. Use this one for my client readings in November as like my base deck, and then did some Oracle on the side. Do I have one more November deck? It's not tarot, but it's what I've been using lately with these things. The Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. I use this a bit just personally throughout November as well. Okay. So that's my most used deck currently. The third question is, what's your favorite tarot tool or technique? And I said a large spread with layers. That's my ultra happy space. If I have like a big spread with tarot plus oracle layered on top and then throw some charms on it, like that's my favorite thing. If I have time for a big juicy spread, that's what I would love to do. And I love to throw like Lenormand techniques on that. So knighting and chaining and all of that. It's not a tarot technique, but I use it with tarot. When is the next section. So when did you first encounter tarot? So we talked about this a bit. literally though, when I first encountered tarot was going to be like that 97, 98 time frame. When did you first start to take tarot seriously? So I think Laura at Aquamarine 18 answered it this way. I think she said, like, the stage I'm at now started in this year. Do you know what I mean? So I've always taken it seriously since it came into my life, but then there have been like different levels. Okay. So in 1997, 98, I took it seriously for myself. It was purely a self-reflective thing. When I bought my house in 2013 and I went out and bought decks and I'm like, I need tarot back in my life, like in the physical form, I took it seriously then. And then I kind of leveled up again, like when I end of 2017, early 2018. I do think Tarot 2 was actually 2018. We moved 2016. Let's take a sip because my poor throat. So we moved in 2016 to Attica. And that's when I was doing my long drive. But I didn't find Tarot Tube. I think it was 2018 after Max was born and I started going back to work. I was like, I need something. I couldn't believe that I wanted to listen to someone talk rather than listen to music. That was a crazy thing that happened. Divine, okay? Because I hated listening to people talk when I'm driving. But all of a sudden, I was like, I'm feeling burnt out of this music. Would I have ever thought that I'd ever say that first off? No. But I was. I guess when you drive 90 minutes one way, crazy things happen to your brain. And then I found Simon, Kelly, these other people. Okay. Anyway, what's the question? When did I first start to take tarot seriously? So when I first encountered it in 97, 98, and then again, subsequently, each time that I kind of had a shift with it, I take it more and more seriously, I think, or get more involved. I also have fun with it. When did you last have a significant tarot experience? So I'm going to be sappy again and say that every time I pull a card, I feel like it's significant. I do have fun with cards, and I also feel like it's always significant. It really is. Just the fact that I keep coming back to it is significant. But to give a fun answer, I'm going to say back in 2021, shortly after Tarothon, Chris pulled cards for me on his channel. I gave a question in case he needed them for Tarothon for the segment he was doing. He didn't end up needing my question, but nice as he is, he read my question and the others that he didn't get to in his actual Tarothon segment in the Thursday after that. And he basically in that video like predicts that I was pregnant. He said that I was pregnant. And he didn't say it on the video. He was reading the cards. It was a 3-card reading, and he, based on what he said, I already knew. I said it out loud, like to the video. And he stops at the 3rd card and he was like, you know what? I see something here and I'm going to message you about it later. And so he stops the reading. And I was just like, oh, pregnant. So anyway, that, so that I can give a fun story to answer this question, that would be like the last, because I mean, I just knew. I was like, yeah, he's totally on there. I think so. I think it maybe was the Empress. I'm pretty sure the Moon card was in the center, and then there was a queen at the end, and I don't remember which queen it was, but she was like holding, might have been Pence, but I feel like, I don't know, it was something about the specific deck that he used. And he was like, wait, there's something, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to say anything else. It was just so funny. But anyway, yeah, in the first like 10 seconds of the reading, he's like, so if you want your tits out and just relaxing, whatever. And I was like, oh man, I'm pregnant. Like, that's not all what he was thinking. But I was like, oh, everything he said actually like went hand in hand with it. It was too funny. I was like, oh, friend, you've already actually said it. You just don't know. Um, yeah, it was good times. I need to go back and find that video. It's really seeing him seeing him like stop talking about it is just so great. Anyway. Oh, see how lovely tarot is? Okay, so blah blah blah. When? My note, it just says Chris right there. Where? Let me also say I've had many amazing readings from many people in this community, like mind-blowing things, okay? And some of you don't even know what a big deal it was at the time. Jane is one of those people. Okay, so where? We're on our last little thing here. Why do you love tarot? This is similar to what do you love most about tarot? Why do I love tarot? All the things that I said before. They're beautiful. I love having this tarot room. When we moved to this house, our wish list was that Ryan had a closed door space and that I had a closed door space. So he has his studio downstairs and I have this tarot room, and I am so lucky and blessed. And also I work hard and this is my reward. But like, what am I answering? Why do I love tarot? I love it because it allows me to create this kind of space. I love having this, my own little treasure area. I love having all these pretties. It is material to me. I mean, this is one of the reasons I love it, since I already went on about the whole, woo and spiritual side of it. I love it because it is spiritual to me. I love it because it is psychological to me. I love it because it, like music, it takes me out of the world as much as it puts me in the world. Does that make sense? It lets me go up and out as much as it grounds me and lets me know that everything's going to be okay, even when the cards that come up are a mess, right? It's still, there's more cards to pull a different day, and there's more music to hear a different day. These are just so important to me. So there's my ramble about why I love tarot. AAC, hello. Thank you for hanging out with us. Why do I continue to study tarot? Many of these same reasons that I've already stated, but I just wrote down that it's endlessly fulfilling to me. I love learning more in my personal practice. I love being told more secrets from the cards. I love learning from other people. I continue to study and practice tarot because there's just always more. It's like going back to music. That's why my little ghost on the purse, this is another reason I use that picture today. The little ghost on the purse is listening to music, right? The embroidery choices for the ghost, like the ghost was doing different things. And I had to choose the music because so much of life and what is amazing to me in life is the fact that, in my opinion, I can still connect with the other side, with ghosts, right? And music, like these are my favorite things. The vibration that we get from those things, right? Music is an easy out. Use it. You know what I mean? music is a whole set of vibrations that you can just steal anytime. Okay. Um, Jane says, I love that. I just listened to Dark Side of the Moon this morning. Okay. I'm going to show you a show poster. My first pro show, I used to dance in a modern dance company, and the first show was the full, was Dark Side, start to finish. I can't even speak. I'm so excited that Jane just said this right now. Which gives this extra like excitedness and anxiety because you're backstage and there's no stopping the tracks. It just plays. And so all your changes and crossovers and everything happen and it's just running. But anyway, hold on. I'm going to show you the show poster. It's in a purple frame and it says this is Happen Dance at the top. I think it goes this way. So that this way. Okay, so that purple, so you see that like blue angel girl up there? That's Vela, by the way. I painted that a couple years before she was born when I was doing a guided meditation. So to the right of that, it's like got like a gray mat and a purple frame, and you can see the rainbow coming down. Anyway, my face is like looking over to the left, and that other girl's hand is like sort of near my face. Anyway, probably can't see it like super close, but that was my first show poster. And it was a big deal that I was like on it because you might be in the show, but you're not always going to be on the poster. Anyway, this is a whole thing. And it was super crazy that I was even involved in that because I was the only dancer in the pro company that was not like college trained as a dancer. Talk about magic. The fact that I was even in that company, it was just all crazy. So anyway, perfect, Jane. Music is a vibration that you can use anytime, and you can fake your little soul back into happiness or just okayness by listening to some music. That's my pro tip for the day. And this is all part of why do I continue to study tarot, evidently. Last but not least, why do you think tarot is important and or helpful? And I wrote, it holds everything. So tarot is important and or helpful because it speaks to everything in life. It can open up to anything. It could speak to walking out to the mailbox, or it could speak to a spiritual awakening. It just holds everything. Tarot can take your burdens off of you. Tarot can give you joy in its messages, right? I don't know. I think that's it. I think those are my answers. Are there any questions? We've been on just under an hour, and I have some things I would love to show you if you want to hang out for a little bit. I can show you some of my birthday, Halloween, Thanksgiving, pre-Christmas haul. Oh, it's awful. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. This is crazy. Let me just talk about Shutterfly for a minute. Delivering a project of a shepherd, sharing everything, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We're not going to talk about Shutterfly. It'll be really boring. Okay. Also, let's talk about transformations. Okay. Aw, thank you. That's so nice. I feel, I don't know. I feel rambly, but I mean, it's just a hangout, right? That's what we do here. It's casual all the time, especially today when I'm in my this is technically pajamas, but I mean, it's cute, right? Anyway, who could sleep in this thing? I don't know. It's got a hood and everything. Okay, let's do it, they all say. Oh, I don't hate this look. I'm like, little tie-dye riding hood. Let's have another sip. Speaking of transformations, remember how I was talking about like snake symbolism? And I never disliked snake symbolism, but it's really like getting to the heart of me lately. And I know it's because of craziness that happened. Sip, sip. The other day, health water. The other day I was like thinking, how can I get skinny? And this, I hesitate to even talk about these things, but this is what I was thinking. And then not 2 minutes later, I went to the cupboard and got out some little chocolate chip cookies that are so delicious. Anyway, Reese break. I'm still picking away at this one Reese cup. It's fine. Speaking of transformations, I'll say the third time. Ryan sent me a text that says, we should bust out a few board games over the Christmas break. Just a thought. He hates board games. I love my husband. He's really amazing. He really is. Christmas 2023, the year of the board game. I'm flabbergasted. Is that gobsmacked? That was Gerald's word the other day. I'm truly gobsmacked, and I'm dropping Reese's. Not gonna waste that. Anyway. Except for my nails are too long, I can't get it. All right, here we go. I'm loving this hood. I don't know. I got something that was on my list for a long time. Cherokee. This is what I got Chris for his birthday. Got myself one too. Cherokee in the expansion pack, because this expansion turns it into like a Minchiati. Dee says, I wish I had a board game family. We're a poker and cribbage fam. I do not enjoy poker, but I love cribbage. That being said, I haven't played in years and I would need a refresher. But when I did play it, I loved it. I don't like extra fabric around my neck. Oh yeah, no, I could not be doing with that at all. I hardly like that during the day. So let me show you some Cherokee. This is by Mr. Freeborg. He has also made Purgatorium. It's F-I, hold on, R-B-O-R-G. That's the last name of this creator. Oh, it's so great. So what he's done is taken a few different styles and traditions and put them together in one deck. This is the classic version. There is also what's called vintage, I think, or something, and it's like worn. Do you know what I mean? But I had read some things about the print quality, which I think is fine. It is the shading is sort of like, I don't really want to say pixelated, but basically I didn't want another layer of like, patina is not the word, but I didn't want another layer over it. I'm like, I'll just go classic for maybe cleaner, clearer viewing. Okay, see, Tony, I really like this deck, but I would love the images to be light and slightly. The red ones are a bit too dark for my old eyes. The red ones are very dark. They are. But like, I just could not pass this up. Look at all the different designs. Isn't that amazing? The dark ones are really dark. Like that sounds, that's That's how it hits though. Okay. You will know from my ramblings about the Three of Swords the last 3 months, just this return to like the traditional meaning pre-Eden Gray, making it about heartbreak. No disrespect, but it is about swords. It is about the mind. It's about the end of these thoughts that your heart may have been tied to, but it's the mental game. That's what it's about. The end of this certain thought that will lead to growth and potential in these other areas. You got to cut out, it's pruning. You've got to get rid of that stuff that's not working and just go with your other plan. The threes are all about growth and potential. People are like, oh, what about the Three of Swords? Heartbreak. That's not growth. Okay. Stop it. Anyway. So yeah. So here's a dark one I'll show you. But look how nicely it shows up on my camera. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It really is. The Ace of Pents is stunning. I mean, much of the deck is stunning, but if I could find like all of the pence. Oh, there it is. Oh, there she is. Hold on, okay. Look at that. Okay, it's 1:39. I got to pay attention to when I got to leave. I need to leave in like 1 hour to go get my little princess. Ah, okay. Swoon at this deck. All right. So anyway, and it comes with like, the expansion pack has the zodiacs, the elements. Let me look. It's amazing. Oracle card meanings. Okay. Summer, fall, winter, spring, prudence, hope, faith, charity, right? So you can have the fates in there as like Mincanti, as I was saying. It also includes a Grand Duke, an Emperor of the West, an Emperor of the East, Father Time, and then all the zodiacs. And that's that. So that's the extra bit, the expansion pack. We won't look at that today because I honestly have many things to show. Many. Tony with the segues today. Terra Volatile is the same, lighter on camera, although I had no idea how much darker the current edition is compared to the original. Terra Volatile is in this box. When I ordered this, I pre-ordered it months ago. This is the other thing. Some of these have been months in the making, right? When I ordered this, I don't have the big book, but I want it. I thought, Terra Volatile could be the last deck I ever get. That's how in love. Okay? That's how in love I was. I am. Bitch, how many decks do you think I've bought since I got this deck? What is this about? Oh, registered post mail. I saw like 11 pound on there. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Oh, a shirt. That's cool. Credo Quia Absurdum is the project, right? Quia, I don't know. It's like this. If you just look it up, Tony spelled it, but nope, that's not even right. Quia Absurdum. I think that's right. Loading. Okay. Trash pile. Boop. So here I am. I saved this. I saved these things for you. Part of it is I don't have a ton of time. But I do eventually get there. I I do. But I thought, I'll go online and show my friends. And I thought I was going to get on over Thanksgiving break. Like Ryan could obviously be home, hang out with the kids. But his back was out. Not like majorly out, but between that and like we just wanted some downtime, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna push it. So I'm so glad that today is working out. Okay. Though I am missing Chris. Where is he? Where? Okay. Tarot volatile. No decks, just tarot ephemera next year. What? Because there was a shirt and I said I don't have a book yet. Ugh. Okay. Some of the things I don't have yet, they're Kickstarters that aren't here. So there is still like a pile of stuff to show you though. Oh, pretty. Oh, yeah. So this, I bought the expansion pack like months ago because it was still in stock and I needed something. It's over there. I can't reach it. But this, all things change and we change with them. Omnia mutantur nocet. Why can't I say that? Mutamur in illis. It is different. Mumantur nos et mutamor in illis. Fun fact, did you know that I was supposed to take Latin? It was supposed to be my minor at MSU. And I was sat there, as my British friends would say, in class on day one. And this is before like everyone was having a laptop in class. It was that long ago. And someone from like the dean's office came down and was like, I'm really sorry, this class has been canceled like for the semester. There weren't enough students enrolled. We had to cancel it. Just like that, things change and we change with them. Latin was no longer my minor because it wasn't available. What kind of planning is that? So the expansion pack has been cool, but I don't exactly know what all the cards are. So hopefully this will help to ground and help me figure out what's going on with it. Because some of them are labeled and some of them aren't, not in the expansion. So as you can see, like Tony was saying, kind of a similar vibe, like pretty but dark and sort of the same like time feeling, except for the other ones were skeleton, you know, which I think is cool because he was trying to, you know, blend all of his favorite like traditions together. And I thought that was a good way to do that. So this is Tarot Volatile. Oh, this is a justice I can get behind. Justice of 2024. Ooh. Okay. La, la, la. There's like sacred geometry in here, like done in a really good way. Like it goes along with the art style, I think. Simon's here. Look at this. Thanks for hanging out. I'm showing treasures now. We did Tarot 5W and I mean, I rambled and then I did Tarot 5Ws and now we're showing treasures that I've had stashed for the past several months. Look at this, some serious stuff going on here. The Temptation. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't that incredible? I mean, it all is. But okay, so the death card that comes with the book has sunflowers. That's a good justice, says Tony. Went to order this on Monday, but they were sold out of the expansion pack, so I'll wait. So crazy. We were just talking about how I ordered the expansion pack when that's all that was in stock. I ordered that a few months ago. And then I got the deck. Well, it's been sitting here a couple months now, but I got the expansion pack probably like 5 months ago. And now this is back in stock and the expansion pack is gone. Not that I'm enabling you to get the book, but it comes with 2 extra cards. I really want the book just anyway because I feel like I don't ever need a book. However, I feel like this deck deserves, like, I want the book. Do you know what I'm saying? I think there will be enough new or helpful contextual information in it to make it worth my while. Okay, so you get the idea. Let's carry on. I gotta shuffle these though because I didn't finish flipping through and they don't want to be in the box like that. Robin's here. He says, "Oh no, hello. I'm so late. It's okay. It was a very last minute thing. I set this an hour before I popped on. I had a last minute babysitter and I jumped at the opportunity to have some free time. So I was off to the post office to send some tarot gifts, and my mom went with me to the post office. I told everyone else this, so I'm letting Simon and Robin in on how I'm here today. My mom went along with me to the post office so that she could hang out with Vela in the car while I run in because my kids are wild and she won't like stand next to me. She'd be like all over the place. So anyway, and she's so big now that she doesn't go in like the carrier car seat. She's in like the big one. So I have to like take her body out and she's not strapped into anything. It's not possible. Anyway, so anyway, I pick up my mom and she says, "Oh, did you bring her diaper bag?" I said, "No, I just changed her. We're just going to do this and be done." And she's like, "Oh, I was going to let you know you could leave her here for a few hours and you can just come get her when you go get Max from school." And I was like, "Let's go to the store and buy diapers and I will go home and hang out and hang out with my tarot friends and eat lunch by myself," things like this. Yeah, there's no strapping kids in. They have too much energy. Like I have a little like umbrella stroller for her, but it's freezing here. And I'm like, I don't want to get her out. My mom is on the way to like the Brighton post office. So if I just grab her, it's just easier. She can like play with her and eat snacks and stuff in the car while I run little errands like that. So anyway, it was a total surprise that I was even able to come on today. Thank you all for bearing with me while I shuffle the cards because they want to be shuffled about before they go back in here. Man, that card stock is great. It's technically linen. It's very smooth linen. Okay, it's really nice. Okay, less linen than a plain card. Oh, okay, that's great. What else did I get? Remember that little game with the cup? Okay. I'm focused. Here is the Goblins and Gardens Tarot deck. I saw this on Logan's channel, which is Larkin Legend, by the way. I don't know if I should open this or not, because this is what I sent to our sweet Sandra today, and I don't know if I should wait to open it until hers gets there. I think it's going to be good luck if I wait. So anyway, go to Larkin Legend if you want to see the Goblins and Gardens tarot deck. It is collaged with like botanical encyclopedia images plus Dungeons and Dragons. Why don't I know that? It just seems like not the right thing. Yeah. This tarot deck is a tarot deck featuring artwork collaged together from gardening encyclopedias and Dungeons and Dragons books and modules. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so if you would just tell me about this, I probably would think, I don't need that. But watching Logan's video, I was like, why is this so amazing to me? It's just an awesome combination. So let me just read the back because I thought this was so interesting. Welcome to a world where you will find no masters, no heroes, no rewards for quests complete, no spoils of war, nor plunder of dungeons, and no evil for good to meet. So I don't know how balanced it's going to be, but like I don't really care about that. To me, this sounds like that's going to be a hug deck then. No evil for good to meet. We need that sometimes, right? This is like a beautiful growth sort of thing. I don't know, like he looks pretty aggressive, but he's just got like a fistful of like leeks or something. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. So that's new, but I'm going to save it. Then Tarot Collectibles was having a sale, which I only knew about because Justin Michael posted in some tarot group about, does anyone know, I don't even remember what words he used, like a psychedelic version of the RWS, like classic RWS images with, I think he said psychedelic. And a couple people were like, oh, trip and wait, this and that. And I don't have the trip and wait. The only thing I have is a 2018 winter wait. That is the year Max was born. And I actually got it in 2019, I think. And I enjoyed the 2018 colors better. And I was like, oh man, I hope they still have it. And they did. They had like 5 left when I learned about it. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I need the 2018 one. And it's so cool that that's Max's birth year. So then I thought, dang it, Tarot Collectibles, I need to go check them out. Is their 2022 winter wait still available so I can get Bela's year? Like I need that, right? They did, and it was on sale. So I bought, did they put gifts in here? Oh, I think it came with this bag because I got the Spring Sibylla. So you could add on the Spring Sibylla for like $15. I don't even have that. Meaning I don't have any Sibylla decks. So now I have my first one of those because I was like, throw that in the cart. Okay. Here's the Spring Sibylla deck. Now I was able to very usefully go to Simon's channel, of course, and watch the walkthroughs of winter wait and a couple things he had received together. And I wanted to make sure the 2022 winter wait doesn't say as much on their site. It doesn't say, you know, this, it just doesn't say like copyright 2022 on it in the description. All of the other decks have this description, and I'm like, why doesn't it say that? So I went and looked at Simon's video and I was able to figure it out because he just said it in the beginning. So I was like, okay, this is the right one. Oh, and some incense. That's nice. Christmas cheer incense cones. And the Spring Sibylla book. Did I just show that? And the deck. So let's just peek at this one first. So because I didn't have the trip and wait and Justin got me in the mood for it, I bought that with the sparkles on it, right? The Starry Edition or whatever it's called. And, oh yeah, Stars Edition, Jackie says. And I bought the 2022 without any sparkle on it because Max's doesn't have it. And so I thought, I can't have like one of them have sparkles and the other one not. So I got the plain 2022 and then I got Sparkles Edition. That's not what it's called. Stars Edition. Jackie just said it. They also have like a dots, and those are kind of like circle sparkles. They have those for some of the decks. You'll just have to go check it out. But anyway, so stuffy. Boop. Please open. So Sibylla, so exciting. Who knew? Oh, Sandra says another deck I would like to get is the Thistledown Oracle by Stephanie Burrows. It looks so lovely. Their stuff is amazing. I do not have that one. I have, am I done with the hood? Maybe. I do really like it though. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Stephanie Burrows et al. I have Oak Ash and Thorn and Smoke Ash and Embers, and that's it. That's all I have. Dee says, I'm off to my real work meeting. Thank you for the fun hangout. Wishing everyone a blissful day. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just soaking up my time because I get it. So thanks for hanging out for so long, everyone. Okay, now Simon would do this trick with the scissors, but do you think I can do it without cutting myself? Probably. I was going to say probably not, but I decided to stay positive. Ooh, it's working. Hold on. I kind of did it. Not as fast as he does, but oh boy. Oh no, stay in order. Okay. Oh yeah, they are numbered. I know nothing about Sibylla. Not a thing. I know very little. I saw that Simon had said above, like, the quality of Tarot Collectibles decks, and yes, they are amazing. So I think, like, Kipper, Sibylla is Lenormandish plus people, right? They're like people in like different locations and stuff. So it's different. I mean, it's similar in that they're small cards. They're traditionally like fortune telling kind of things. You know, happiness of the heart. So cute. What does it say? Oh, money. It's a safe. I love that there are books in the safe. That'd be like my tarot decks. Lock them up. The Scholar. Hope. She's a sassy little thing. I don't know if you can see her face. She's a saucy Hope. I like her. Loyalty. Look at the little dog. So cute. Okay. So on and so forth. I'm looking in secret. Oh, look at the pride. Did I order the Pipspeak Tarot? It's Christmas in a box. Okay, so I did not, because I liked many things about it. I watched your walkthrough mostly. I don't know if I finished it or not. And I saw a Star and Flurry also talking about it, and she mentioned you. And then I went back to watch your walkthrough because I saw your Facebook post, but then her notification came up and she's like, oh, Robin did this. And I was like, okay, I'm going back. So anyway, I loved almost everything about it, but the people are not my favorite. I love a Pip deck. I loved the colors. The characters, the people in it were just not, I was like, I'm going to pass, because I have gotten, I know you weren't here at the beginning, but I have purchased myself so many things since the end of September when it was my birthday that I just really, I don't know. Oh, look at the backs. I'm out of control. And I'm saving, spoiler alert, for those of you that were not here at the very beginning, I might be doing a very low buy for 2024 with the express purpose of saving to travel to the UK, I guess in 2025. I asked Ryan if we could go late summer 2024, and he's like, we should really pay off X, Y, and Z first and then go. Such a Virgo of him. I was like, okay, well, boo. But anyway, I'm going to try to be like really good and save up and show him how awesome I am. And then maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'd really, for the goal he wants, I'd really have to push for 2024. But anyway. Okay. So we have, this is packed up so crazy. I hope the stuff I sent out today is okay. I didn't put a ton of extra packing. Oh, these cute little stickers and everything. Yeah, this is like totally like in a cardboard and bubble wrap. Oh, I was so excited to send. I sent things to Sandra and Zane, and I hope that they're okay. I mean, Sandra's is in a box. This is in a box too, and it was still so. Oh my gosh. There's sequins in here. Is this what happens? I haven't even watched any like full to this point walkthroughs. This is so fun. Okay. I'm a child. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there's tiny little specks in there too. This is so funny. Okay. It's funny because I sent someone a message this morning about, is your boss being okay this week? Do I need to send an envelope full of glitter? And this is sort of what that is reminding me. Okay. Incredible. Okay, yeah, there's like tiny little specks. It is very festive, I'll say that. Probably could have done without the tiny ones, but it's my fault I shook it all over. Okay, it's fine. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Allergy voice. Oh God. Gosh. Goodness. Sorry. Remember back in the day when Max was in here and then he was crawling out under this table and he got stuck and he was like, oh my Jesus. And I started laughing so hard. Does anyone remember that day? Oh, I think about it often. This is insane. The little things. This is what I get for sending that message to that person today. Do I need to send them an envelope full of glitter, like, to get all over them, you know? And now it's happening to me. Oh, the universe. It's cool. Okay, so we have this, like, lavender backs. Is this what happens? Sparkles and tarot, indeed. And yes, I told Sandra, I was trying to coax Ryan. I was like, we could just even go for like 5 days. Let's just pop over. Just pop over real quick. It could be a totally quick trip. And even if we do a short trip the first time, it will still be, you know, because kids are little and stuff. We would still meet up with you and Sandra for sure. Okay. Because I mean, here in the States, like, we drive, you know, we drive 3 hours, we're in a different state. It's all good. Planes, trains, and automobiles, we'd get there. Okay, these are all over me. Okay. This is my karma. Okay, get off of me. It's fine. That's what the kids and the cat don't come in here. So here's Velagier. Oh, and someone said, am I going to give them the decks? Probably. I'd probably be nice enough to do that if they're interested. I got 2 fools like Simon did, and he was in his video like, I don't know why I've gotten 2 of these, and I don't either. I do a lot of what's different in this picture with Max, but I don't see anything. I don't know. Lucky fool. I'll put it in the alley pile to send as a trade. Yay. The Magician. Young little thing. High Priestess. Excuse me, sniffling everywhere. Look at her pretty white Christmas dress. Ooh, a white lines pixie on black backgrounds. A very night. Oh, I thought it said nightmare feel. I was like, oh my goodness, nighttime feel. That's cool. The Empress. Festive as ever. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I just gotta make sure. I'm so excited that I just can't forget the time. Okay. Oh, Kissy Lovers. Okay, let's look at the Hermit. I love the snowy cards. Oh, I do. Jack Frost as Death. That is scary indeed. Oh, Simon read it as Nightmare too. What is wrong with us? Oh, the Tower, the flames whipping around in the winter winds. It has been windy here too. The Star. She looks almost like she got hit by Jack Frost. I'm going to pretend she's okay though. Oh, Jane says I need a winter deck. I do. I love the winter weights that they put out. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Just the snow. I love it. It's magical, you know? Look at the Knight of Cups. Blue with Cold Star. Oh, Jackie, she was freezing. Ace of Pentacles. Always a good card. I love the Ace Pence, you know? I do. Christmas tree decorating with a 3 pence. That's a great one for that card. Yeah. The 5 looking extra blustery. I'm not really laughing at these poor souls. It's just when you add winter on top of an already winter card, ooh, it might as well be Michigan there. Oh, look at the Robin on the 7. That's nice. What does the 8 of Cups look like? Let me find it. I skipped most of them. Oh. The 8 Cups with Santa flying off. Isn't that just perfect? Oh, the 9, pretty in pink. Of course, Jane, I don't know if that's the kind of vibe you wanted for your 8 of Cups, but there it was. Oh, Knight Pence has a light colored horse. Are they all like blondie horses? Knight Pence in like Pixie's original artwork. That's one of my favorites. I love that black horse so much. Fa la la, the icy. Fa la la, she says. Okay, I'm gonna go on with this. Oh, but you know what? I think I remember Simon talking about this one as well. The shadow is so much bigger. You know what I mean? This is a nice, you know, it's kind of a hopeful thing. Sometimes we have to remember that it is going to feel bigger than it is, and it's okay. Robin says, "Oh, what the hell? I ordered." Okay, wait. You mean like you just did it? Like, oh, what the hell? I just got it. I ordered the glow in the dark. Apparently, it came out last December. it's just funny. I started reading it and I'm like, oh, what if he is saying that in a different way? But it's just so funny, isn't it? And that has been my deck attitude the past since September 24th, and which might be why I'm toning it down a bit going into 2024. Oh, this Page of Swords is absolutely fabulous. A rat in my bed would definitely be a nightmare. I mean, I would probably have a heart attack, so. Oh, the queen is so pretty with her gray hair. Look at, she got pretty wavy hair. It looks like Jane kind of if it was brown, but it's like Jane with winter hair. Look at those beautiful snowflakes. Okay. Okay, I keep saying okay. I'm going to put this down because I cannot hold you all here all day. And pretty soon I got to roll. Pretty soon. But it has been so fun. This is like a field trip for me. What a fun day hanging out. Hanging out with you all. Oh, there's that. And Simon and Robin, if you do want to go back and rewatch, my answers for the 5 tarot W's start around, I was going to try to remember, I think right around 23 minutes, 22 or 23 minutes. I think they were pretty decent answers. Okay, so let me now open this other thing I got, which is the Trip and Wait. Oh, at 22 minutes, Janie says. Okay, thank you so much, Janie. I just say that kind of automatically. I think you're okay with that. Anyway, if you're not, let me know. Oh, there's stickers in here? Okay, this came with lots of little extras. Some like Halloween style stickers. And the free bag, the Sibylla bag, you can buy other silky pouches. Oh, and the Halloween Wait. This is a bookmark came with. So nice. Oh, my family call me Janie. Okay. I'd always, not to take this in a dark direction, but like Janie's Got a Gun, like the Aerosmith song. I'm a huge fan, and that's what makes me say Janie, I think. Okay, so let's slice this open real quick. And then, oh my gosh, Tony, how many stickers do I own? Tony, I haven't bought any more since that day that I showed the gigantic collection. She said, how much did you spend on stickers? I went a little overboard. I need to get back to making my sticker deck. I haven't added any cards to that in forever. Okay, trash pile. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of this room. I will do my best. Okay, Trip and Wait, Stars Edition. I needed one of these. Decks. I was never the trippin' kind, like in real life. But I do love, music from that era, from the trippin' era. Not that there's one era for that, but, going along with the theme of this deck, there's no judgment, and I enjoy the aesthetic and the music for sure. Boop. What is that noise? Anyway, sniff, sniff. One of my neighbors seems to be burning their lunch. Oh no, I hope they catch it before their alarm goes off. This is terrible. Okay. I'm also sniffing, but just, not because anything's burning, thankfully. Oh, the Simon trick again, but does it really work? Even though I already did it once, I still don't believe it. Oh, it does. See? Teaching an old dog new tricks. Hold on. Starry. It's not very starry. Oh, there it kind of is. It's because of this light. It's like drowning it out. 2 Fool cards again. This one has a little die runoff, so I'll put this in my alley pile. I will trade it. Double Fools. Lovely. Okay. The Fool. This is exciting. And look at these bags. I mean, you have to love it. Ugh. The Magician. These feel thicker, possibly, than the Winter Weights. Oh, because of the star situation, probably. The High Priestess. Empress with the little bunnies. You get the idea. The Guru. I don't really know if the star situation is showing up for you, but I'm glad I got the stars on this and not on the 2022 winter. These lovers are full on naked, y'all. The angel with the shades on is hilarious. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Oh, I love the Hermit with a little planet action going on. That's just great. Just great. And I like the 4 stars. I can like read stability into that, like going into a different type of home. You're going into this mode of stability just for yourself, a personal, oh yeah. Watch out, I'll read into anything. Justice is cool. Temperance. Wait a minute, did the man have a cushion and the what? Oh, death, I missed that. I like that we still have the flag is still black. Did the man have a cushion? Don't know. Let me know what you're talking about. I showed temperance. Oh, the tower's cool. I didn't quite remember. And the woman, no bush. Are you talking about the lovers? Where are they? They have flowers all over them. They are, they appear to be 100% waxed, Tony. They have like flowers on them. A cushion. I don't know what that means though. Oh, okay. Give me this. Anyway, you get the idea. Fancy. Oh, this is nice. I like this. See music again. I was talking about music earlier. Ooh, you can really see the stars on this one. Ooh. I was talking about music earlier in my responses to the tag, fa la la. Here's an 8 of Cups for Jane. I said my eyes are no good. It's fine. Oh, look at the fishy jumping right out. Oh, a horse of a different color. Yeah. Okay. Okay, she says. I'm going to put these away because I really should wrap this up. It's coming up on 2 hours, and I do have a few more new. This haul is unending. We opened Terra Volatile. We looked at Taroki, Goblins and Gardens. I'm holding on to until Sandra gets hers. My MPC haul for my birthday. Okay, this box is from Anatorian. We don't have to open that. Those are just 2 extra Claire de Lune Lenormands because they went out of print and I had to have a couple clean copies. Oh, I mean, my copy's clean, but it's just one of my favorite things ever. So I have a couple to gift. Let me open my birthday MPC box. Let's do that, and then I'll be done, I swear. And I think that's actually all we have because the auditorium box, we don't need to look at that. Those are just extras. So this is my actual birthday haul from MPC. This is what I'm supposed to do for my birthday every year, is buy friend decks. And I think I possibly ordered, instead of a Logan deck because I hadn't researched, I think I got Simon's. Jane says you need Claire de Lune Lenormand. I'll send you one because they're all gone now. I'll send you that. See, this is why I do that. I did. What's this called? Simon's. Yeah, Jane. Yes, way. Okay. Boop. Okay. This should be. Oh, okay. Zane's is on my next MPC. Sandra says, when I get my deck, I'm going to save it and open it at Christmas. Yes, and they will be, they will be our Christmas decks. That will be perfect. Hermit's Hybrid. Thank you. I just keep saying Simon's deck. I don't know. I had it in my cart, and this is what happened. I went for my birthday shopping, and I was like, oh, look what I have in there. Because sometimes you leave stuff in your MPC cart, they'll send you $5. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a coffee at Dunkin'. You can get a caramel latte at Dunkin' for $5.93. So I bought, what's her name? Lennon Smith, my Tarot Tube Alter Ego. I don't really know. What did I say last time? Like, did you ever want to be someone else? Like, if you could choose to be someone else on Tarot Tube? Not truly. I love myself. But Lennon is so cool, I feel like. Okay, so I bought her, I don't even know what it's called, Quintessential. She has 2 Thoth decks. Yes, you are hearing the words come out of my mouth correctly. She has 2 Thoth decks. One is called the Essential. Okay, wait. The Essential and the Quintessential. And it's a zoomed in version and like another zoomed in version. I honestly couldn't tell you which one this is. I don't remember. I would love them both, but I could only do one because I wanted Richie's deck and the Hermit's Hybrid Tarot. It's beautiful already. Okay. So this reminded me of the idea that that Kelly Fitzgerald used in Truth and Story Lenormand, like boiling it down to like the color, like the feeling, the essence of that card, what it was for her in the Lenormand deck. So Lennon Smith, Lennon's channel is just, I think, Lennon Smith, and it's Lennan, I think. That's on my page. Like that. So here's, because I'm interested in Thoth, but I'm not into the Harris artwork. I'm just not. It just doesn't get me. So here's the Fool, right? And I thought, okay, here's the backs. These are linen. They're small. I thought, okay, this is something I could get on with. Magician. The Priestess. These are great, right? So this is something. Now, I could just use these and not look into Thoth meanings. I mean, if you just like this as sort of like an abstraction, but I wanted something to use to guide me through Thoth meanings, even if, do you know what I mean? Like, even though I could do that with other things. I do have, like I mentioned earlier, New Era elements. I mentioned just giving an example for something, and those are Thoth meanings. Anyway, this is because of her thought study, which I don't like follow that intently or anything, but I just know that she has done that and she created this based on that. I thought, well, that seems like something I would do. You know what I mean? So it was just interesting to me that she did this. I just thought I will support more tarot tubers, and that's what I like to do for my birthday is get MPC decks by friends, which is what the category I used for my look at the Hermit. What was it called? Where you do like the I chose 5 decks, the Kelly Bear tag 54321. Oh, look at this. Yes. Okay. So Lust, Hanged Man, so on and so forth. Death, Art, Devil. Simon, yeah, do that. Would you classify the Guild Tarot that way? I don't have the Guild Tarot, but if memory serves, that is a Thoth-ish deck. This star card, this looks a lot like the Stars card in Kelly Fitzgerald's Story in Color Lenormand. Like a lot. If I had time, I would get it out. We'll do that later. Oh, good job, Lennon Smith. I'm going to give this deck some time later. So on and so forth. But yeah, she's cool. Lennon is very cool. And I wanted to have a Lennon deck. Again, I don't know. I apologize. I don't know if this is essential or quintessential. I don't. I would guess kind of quintessential because it's like the most zoomed in. But again, don't remember what I bought. Oh, like my painting of Bela a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. The colors are very similar. This is new. I have to keep it separate to go in the new inventory shelves. Okay. We're almost done. It's 2:30. Boop. Okay. This is going to be Richie's Summer Lenormand. Longman Tarot. Open. Open. Available on MPC. Oh, the Summer Lenormand with his little tarot. Oh, there's 2 of those. All of these doubles. Okay. Oh, there he is. Yes, put a little intro card in there. How cute is he? Look at our friend Richie. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Started as a personal summer holiday project that grew in mindfulness and excitement over a few short months. Isn't he great? I did get Orshi's Zombie Oracle. I bought that last year or the year before. Would have been at least, it would have been 2 years ago. I bought Orshi's Zombie Oracle, and I bought maybe a Julie Rose deck at that time. Spoopy Lenormand. And like a Robin deck. I'll have to look back, but I try to do 3 friend decks for my birthday. So yeah, I think 2 years ago I did Orchid. And I also have her like building relationships deck. I can't remember if that was for birthday or something else. So these are all photographs that Richie took, I believe. Tree. Not going to show all because, again, I got to run. You all are amazing. Hey, Ramon, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a very last-minute thing, which has turned into a long thing, and I'm about to hop off. I did Tarot 5Ws around the 22-minute mark, if you are interested in those responses. And then the rest has just been a fun friend hangout. since then. The whip, this is cool that there's like 3 hanging there, you know what I mean? That repetitive literally repeats in the card. The birds, the child. What a cool idea. The fox on a beer. The bear. Oh, amazing. Stars, so on and so forth. Again, I'm going to stop. I'm going to do walkthroughs someday. Richie's, Summer, Lenormand, and then all these extras right here, actually. But I need my playing card little booklet. It's a great playing card booklet. Out. This can go here. And then last but not least, the Hermit's Hybrid Tarot. This is a deck that Conrad did to make Simon's like ideal like blended deck with Pixie's artwork for the majors. Want to be very careful with this, obviously. Oh my gosh, Regina. The Clover card was taken in Glastonbury, says Sandra. What museum did Richie visit to get those whip picks? I don't know where he hangs out, Tony. I really don't. Regina, I'm still here, almost done with this project. I want to say it totally made me day to hang out with you. Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing. I'm so like shocked. There's people, so many people still here. The Fool. There is not another Fool card. Why? Okay, there's a double Fool. Oh, wait. This one, there is a reason, because like the beginning and the end, I see in the top. Okay. That was just really weird because I just haven't watched this walkthrough in so long, but we got 2 Fools in all of the tarot collectibles. And so I was just really freaking out about this, but there are supposed to be 2, the beginning and like the completion, like we have in Scylla's deck. Yeah. Okay. So we have these, and let me tell you how much just that I love, like this sort of double border. I love. Yes, red and black to represent the jokers. That's what ties it back to the playing card motif. So Pixie's majors. Okay, I'm going to kind of skip ahead. I was really having a moment. I'm like, why are there so many fools? Okay, and then the ace. So what I was trying to say is that the aces at the pips also have Pixie's artwork. That they don't just go to plain playing card pips. This is what Simon really wanted, and so Conrad made it. And I think Simon chose like the shapes and stuff because there's different. Did you choose them, or you just love what he chose, like the different suits? I shouldn't speak so quickly. I don't know if he chose them, but he just loves. I remember him talking about like the clubs. He's like, I just love the look. All of this. Page of Cups has the page. Yeah. So great. Pixie's font. We have the ace again with the suit setting us up. And then into diamonds. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not. Oh, we just knew we wanted vintage, but down to Conrad. Okay. So it goes, you know what I mean? The cards are, this yellow tone. Page of Pence. Oh, this is so nice. The backs. This feels like something, the look of the back feels like something I would see at my grandma's house, It's just, oh, there's my Knight Pence with the black horse. So, this is great. And I really wanted this. I love a blended deck. And I thought, I don't have a ton of them. I don't have like a whole collection of them. But this one was worth getting, I have a few that I love, like Open Portals I was talking about yesterday. We've been here so long, I'm calling it yesterday. Anyway, you get what I mean. So then the clubs, yeah. I remembered Simon speaking specifically like to these. That just feels like my grandma's house, yeah. The Hermit's Hybrid Tarot. Look at that. All right, kids. Thank you. Sorry if I seemed a little rushy toward the end, but I do have to get going to get back to real life. But I have had so much fun with you today. Thank you for this awesome Wednesday. You've given me a little boost. Everything's great, but you just make me feel amazing. So thank you for hanging out. I don't know when I'll be back. Just whenever I can. The next few weekends are kind of busy, but maybe I could pop on at some point. I have other VRs that I still want to do, and maybe I'll start recording some at night when me and Max have our meditation time upstairs or something like that. Anyway, gotta run. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here and hanging out. And I will be sure to catch you as soon as I can. Lots of love.